Yes, gents, good morning. It's been a while, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it, since I last did the YouTube. And yeah, it's been obviously a busy few weeks. I was saying this weekend to like a lot of people, over the last 4 weeks, I've been away 3 times over the 3 weekends. I think it was when I started, it was the start of the Easter holidays. We went to Alun Towers, me and my daughter. We went up there for 2 days, and then obviously Easter weekend we were away down to Tenby, away for that weekend. Came back at a weekend at home, but I know we had stuff on then. And then last weekend, again, it was away down in Peyton, down in Devon for my uncle's birthday. There's a big group of us there, and for that bank holiday weekend, and it just feels oh wow, one thing which is it's good at the time. It's amazing memories and such good laughs and everything like that. But again, obviously it's full on, and obviously it takes out to you for the next few days after that as well. So being away and then again catching up and getting back on track after it. Again, it takes its time, sort of thing. But no, it's awesome, and obviously where we at right now. What's the date today? The date is the 13th of Tuesday, the 13th of May. It's currently 8:42. Again, so we're just about heading to work. Obviously got my iced coffee here. Can you see that? Iced coffee. That's my thing at the moment. I'm just loving it. I haven't had a hot coffee for a while. It's just obviously 3-4 ice cubes in the mug. Again, run my espresso shot again in my machine, run it through, pour over, add some water, bam, magic. So try that out if you haven't. Anyway, what I want to do is just give you a bit of a life update. Again, like I said, well, obviously gave you a bit of a life update that you didn't ask for. But again, we're about 3 weeks out now from, just under 3 weeks out from my first Hyrox in Cardiff in the Principality Stadium, Sunday, June the 1st, doing as a doubles with one of my clients, Geraint. Really excited about it. Can't wait. Well, obviously I say that, obviously you can probably tell there's a hesitation in my voice. It's more the the last week, I've had had a cold when I got back from Peyton, different things, which that's just impacted training. And then obviously over the previous weeks, it's been hay fever issues as well. Just has impacted prep. I perhaps I couldn't train as much as I wanted to. I've had to skip days, which is just it's just frustrating. It's oh my God, you need to be ticking these boxes because you got this deadline, you got this competition coming, and then it's I can't train today because my head's exploding, or I feel like death, whatever. And it's just, yeah, it's just annoying because this is what you feel as if this is what I should be doing, this is what I need to be doing, and I'm falling backwards. So it's just, but like I said, I feel a bit better now. And I've got some runs in all weekend. We'll train today. Train to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll train this week. We'll have a rest Friday. We'll do a Hyrox mock. We'll do a run through on Saturday, and then like I said, obviously I can adjust stuff then over the for the next 2 weeks before we throw down. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Yes, gents, just after an afternoon walk now, just in between work blocks, just walking around my estate, trying to stick to more of the streets, and then obviously avoid any trees and the pollen, basically. But yeah, obviously it's just, like I say, about 10-20 minutes now, get some sunlight, get some movement in, been behind the desk for a few hours, and then obviously we head back in for a bit more of a work block, and obviously before Iz comes home from school. Yeah, so just obviously on a stroll now, and like I said, most of the work today has been Wednesday, so yeah, it's just been checking some more to the start of the week, Monday, Tuesday, a bit of Wednesday. But again, it's just more program tweaks, social media posts, just catching up with clients as well, checking in on them, messages or voice notes. What else do we have today? Just planning then scheduling stuff now for emails and different things for the next few days. So do them in batches, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we go back in this afternoon now. Just got to do a few more videos for the clients, because obviously they're going on holiday, so they're obviously mapping out their preps and stuff. One of the guys is going away in 6 weeks. I think there's one guy going away in 3 months in the summer, so it's just obviously just mapping out, just dialing things in now for that thing, so they know what to do in terms of training, in terms of nutrition, things like that, for that time frame. But yeah, just out on a walk around the estate in Rada. Again, just like I said, 10-20 minutes, and that's what I tend to do for my steps. It's just to do small bursts, really, because yeah, it's easy to get sat behind the desk most of the day. Again, being a again, that's just because I'm into fitness, again, it's easy to sort of be like a coach again, you just behind the laptop on your phone, like just sat down most of the day. So yeah, my steps are just break up like sort of 10-20 minute chunks in the morning, the afternoon, and then in the evening. So yeah, I'll catch back up with you later. Yes, gents, so we're back in HQ. Just sort of again, you got a laptop, got lots of water, there's coffee, obviously here as well somewhere, lots of my post-its, vision board and stuff there and everything, and then obviously my journal and notepad there. Yeah, I like sort of pen to paper with things, and then obviously like post-its, I'm a big fan of those, just as to like set reminders, and then like obviously in front of you, like sort of accountability, things like that. Like you get sort of notifications on your phone about, I don't know, different things, whatever. Again, those are things, so when I look, okay, this is what, like whether it's like an affirmation or like a good goal, again, it's front of mind then, I think, okay, this is what I got, this is what I want to do by the end of the year, or like this is what I need to get done like today or this month, whatever. So yeah, like I said, back from a walk today, again, like in terms of training, where we're at right now, about 2.5 weeks out from, again, Hyrox, Cardiff. So like, so I trained tonight, I trained last night, that was pretty good, did some intervals there, that was really good, like sort of my cold and everything felt okay. So tonight, again, it's just going to be more intervals, but like obviously different thing, but with the more movements included. Like last night, it was just obviously ski, what was it? Yes, row, bike, and ski. So tonight we're going to obviously do some sled pushing, do some burpees, do some lunges as well, incorporate the movements. Then tomorrow, I'm probably just going to do like a zone 2, like a low, steady state, sort of 45 to 60 minute run or cycle. And then rest of Friday, because again, like me and Gare, we're going to do sort of like a simulation then on Saturday of the Hyrox workout. So run through it, like test it out, see how sort of everything feels. Get some feedback again, and obviously then perhaps we can make some tweaks then, obviously like 2 weeks time for the actual event. So again, just running through like a mock exam. So again, that I'm sure that'll be, well, it probably won't be fun at the time, it'll suck probably. Yeah, realise like, oh, what the fuck have I signed up for? But yeah, it'd be obviously really good to sort of see, oh my god, this needs work. Or again, now this is where I like sort of, okay, I need to work on my fueling, need to work on sort of, okay, the next 2 weeks I need to sort of, we need to work on this station. Or again, like this sort of, this, we can change the sort of the breakdown of the sort of the movements, whatever. But that's the sort of plan. And then I'll probably say a rest Sunday. I can imagine it'll be sort of, I'll have some DOMs after that. Yeah, so that's the sort of plan this week. And then, like I said, learn from that. And then obviously, like the week after that'll be a big week. Like the last sort of big training week is the week, like obviously of it. I'll start tapering then, ready for the sort of the event on Sunday. So yeah, that's it. And like sort of, I've diet's been really good. Like sort of, I started adding in like a breakfast now. Because what I was finding, I've always done sort of like a fast. And what I was finding was, like my first meal would be about midday, and then I wasn't getting enough calories in it, I think, to support my training. I was still in like the fat loss sort of mindset, and just having a meal at 12, having a meal at 4, and it just wasn't enough food going into sort of when I was training later on in the evening at 7, and then like obviously I'd be starving then when I come home, and it'd just be late eating. So now I've just added in something at like some eggs and something like a bagel or some fruit, and just in the morning at like sort of 9. So then obviously got more sort of just a gradual release of stuff. So then, because I need more of that fuel compared to like being in a fat loss. My goal is performance, our goal is recovery. I need more fuel. I can't just like, it's not going to be in a calorie deficit as much. Okay. And then obviously once I finish Hyrox, then yeah, obviously we might change, if we go back into fat loss, then obviously we'll change sort of things around. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. Like I said, going back to work. Iz will be home from school in a bit. And then we're going to chill with her, catch up, see how her day has been. She had a French exam today, see how that went. Yeah, like she's into smoothie bowls now as well, or the yogurt bowls. That's all we're eating. Like, so there's so much yogurt in my fridge and like frozen fruit and things like that. And then I'm in the gym coaching, then I'll train, and then yeah, another day in the books.